A question that might come out. I haven't heard it, and I'm going to add it to this series of questions. Is that I'm blind. How can I do Empower Network? I'm deaf. How can I do Empower Network? I can't even get out of bed. How in the heck can I do Empower Network? Uh, Two people come to mind. Gosh, and I met him at the Denver. This man was totally black, totally deaf, and came into Empower Network. Had $1,000 day. Now, results vary. Some people make a lot. Some people make little. Some people are in for 1 week and 2 weeks, make nothing and complain. But he stuck with it. I don't know what he's making now. But I do know that he was able to make enough money to get a dream come true. And that is an ocular, I can't remember, it's an implant where now he hears. He was deaf before. And at the Denver event, he was the one who was in the front hearing the meeting with his own ears and interpreting to his people that were deaf, because he at one time was deaf, and because he was able to make enough money in Power Network, he now hears. Another question is, I'm too young. I'm too young to make Empower Network. How can I make Empower Network? I'm only 12 years old. And there's a young man from Germany, I think it is. A young man, a boy. And he signed up. His parents, it was under his parents' name. Now this boy is a regular boy, and I can't remember his name. But he plays, he goes out and he does probably everything that boys do. But he got on, and he got into Empower Network. You know what? We have what's called 8 core commitments. And he did those 8 core commitments. And he did them religiously. And in 3 months he made no, not 3,000, $12,000. Again, results vary. Some make more, some make less, some make none. I'm going to have to put the link on the bottom here for our disclaimer. Dave Wood asked him, how did you do it? He said, I did it on Facebook. He did it on Facebook. A 12-year-old. Of course, he couldn't join in his name because he's underage. He did it under his parents. The last one I'm going to share with you is a woman. I think she lives in Australia. She had so much pain, and I can't remember. It might be fibromyalgia. I'm not sure what it is. But she had such a pain that she was not able to get out of bed for months. And she gave it all she had. Now, I talked about Justin Varengia almost dying in a waterfall. And he had to make a decision to do everything he had to get out of there to survive. Or she had the same mindset. She had to do everything she had to do to succeed in Empower Network. Before she ever went to an event, she was making $30,000 a month. A lot of that was from her bed. How many companies can you do online from your bed? Now, I went to Denver. I went to Denver. And there she was. She came out of her bed. And she was there. She spoke with us. from the Denver, right from the front, about what change happened in her life. Now, does money make us rich? No. Money doesn't make. Does a lottery make us rich? No. What makes us rich is the change that happens in our heart, in our minds. Money is only a manifestation of the change that we have. Now, I'm going to share with you something that is personal to me. In my church, we believe that we are all children of our Heavenly Father. That makes us children of a God. That makes us, within each of us, divine. That makes within each of us unlimited potential. That's like the acorn. The acorn does not have all the attributes at first, but it pulls in the nutrients and eventually becomes that great oak tree, because that is in the DNA of that little seed. And each of us is like that little seed of greatness. The man that was blind, that was deaf, found that. The woman in the bed discovered that, and the boy found that, and each of them changed their mind. And the manifestation of that was the money made. The change came first. The money came second. What they do with that money is up to them. I personally think those that help others with the money will gain more money. That's the law of abundance. When we become a river of abundance, not a dam, but a river. That is the mindset of most of the people I know in the Empower Network. They're a river, and they flow out like a river to everyone they know, that they don't dam it up and scarcity it for themselves. I'll close with that.